he's trying to say how much he loves her and how beautiful she is, but
romanticize.
he tries to romanticize her, but he's trying to make all of her surroundings as beautiful as what she is, and then he can actually say how he feels about her. And in the dance, there's a pretty little moment where she's on the ladder, and I run to the ladder and do this little step up a ladder, and she climbs down, and I look up, she's not there, and I'm like, oh. But as I ran to the ladder, I jumped I didn't do the turn so well, so I kind of fell a little bit out the turn, but I was like, that was fine, so I caught up and ran to the ladder, and as I jumped to the ladder, my foot slipped off the ladder, and so I was kind of stuck there with my foot up the ladder like this. And it was just like very ungraceful and very unromantic.
In the most romantic
in the
scene.
meant to be the most romantic scene possible, and like a cat stuck in a tree kind of.
You didn't get hurt, did you?
Oh no, I was like 3 steps off the floor this side. It was just like too hard for me to kind of get my leg out of it in a very graceful way. So anyway.
Well, I have a wonderful moment where I get to throw a cake, it looks like a pie with shaving cream on it, and I throw it in her face, in Lena Lamont's face. Poor girl gets shaving cream up her nose every day. But sometimes there's just so much cream on the cake that it goes everywhere, and then she's laughing and I'm laughing, and it's just the most hysterical moment. Sometimes the cream, when I smack it onto her face, it just falls all over the floor, and then there's just cream on the floor. It's just a big mess, but it's so much fun.
You get a kick out of it.
I think that scene with Bethany is one of my most favorite moments to do, because that's such a beautiful scene.
The one with the ladder.
The ladder. It's called You Were Meant For Me, where Don tries to tell Kathy how he feels, and so he tries to say it, he can't say it, and then he tries to sing it, and he can't quite get it across, and then he tries to dance it, and still then the only way it makes sense is when he puts his hand out to her, and she takes his hand, and then they decide to dance together as a couple, and that's when his world and their worlds come together and are one. So that's a beautiful moment, and I think the end of Act 1 for me, the Singing in the Rain song for me, is just one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I think the magic of that Singing in the Rain at the end of Act 1, where Grant does it, this, the iconic Singing in the Rain number, and I think, although I'm not in that, we get like sort of a taste of it at the end. With the finale of the show, the whole company performs that number again, and I think there's a certain like magic about the surreal nature of being able to dance in the rain on stage, and just you have to let go and feel the joy of that. And it's such a beautiful tribute to Gene Kelly. We all dressed like him, and we all have the umbrellas, and I think there's something very special about that. Someone who really made dance history, and we're honoring that. Because I think that's the ultimate message of the show, is that, even if it's raining outside, the sun is shining in your heart. And I think, so, in that moment, he's so in love with Kathy, that we can all relate to that sometimes, it can be the gloomiest day, but you just have this real joy in your heart that you just want to dance no matter what the circumstances are. And I think that's the...
And it definitely gets into your heart, because the other day, when we were still in New Zealand, there was a very light drizzle, and I had my hood on top of my head, and then I had this moment of, I was like, I'm not going to get soaked. So I took my hood off my head, and I just walked in the rain, and I enjoyed it. For the first time, I think I've done that. Well, I'm a bit up in the air at the moment. There's grants as well, but that is the
ultimate question.
That is the ultimate question. It's the nature of our industry. We have to hop from one thing to the other, and sometimes for a while you don't know what's coming next, and then you secure a job, and that's how it goes. That's the exciting part about it, and also the difficult part about it is you don't really know what's happening, but it keeps you alive and on your toes.
I have a dance company back home, and so we're taking 2 shows to our National Arts Festival. So I'm going back now, and we have a month off. So I'm just working on choreographing and producing those. Hey, I'm Steve Van Beek. I play Cosmo Brown.
I'm Bethany Dixon, and I play Kathy Selden.
And I'm Grant Almerall, and I play Don Lockwood.
We would like to give a shout out to all the readers of What's Next and all the fans in Singapore.
We'd love to see you at Singing in the Rain at the MasterCard Theatre at Marina Bay Sands from the 9th of July.
See you there!